there. So this weekend, Andrew sent me a message, and I was hiking at the beach, and it was kind of a lengthy answer in my head when he sent it. So you asked me the question, why would people, or a person wants to go buy in Mount Hood, and they potentially want to Airbnb it, and how do we know if it's going to be a good investment, correct?
Right, yeah.
So the first thing that came to my mind is I started asking the questions, well, do they ski? How often are they going to be there? Is this their second home? How are they going to finance it? And I started going through all these different questions, which is probably why my workshop ended up being so long. But I think that there's some specific things that I can give to a realtor like Andrew, who's doing amazing stuff out there, taking his buyers out and making sure that they actually are getting the best property. So the first thing that I'd recommend is that they need to get to know the area. So I just personally happen to know Mount Hood really well. I've looked at investment properties up there. And one of the things about Mount Hood is that they actually have they have these little cleaning crews up there. So it's a highly leveraged organization. And most of the areas actually have not an official HOA, but almost like this group of people that will help them rent it out, and they rent it out on multiple platforms, so it doesn't just have to be on Airbnb, they can rent it from multiple places. And because they're buying from somebody that has done it as a vacation, because if it's an appealing vacation property, it's probably already been rented out, so that person from the previous year can show their rent rolls.
Right.
So you can contact the listing agent and say, can you show me your rent rolls from the year before? And they're not traditional rent rolls, right? They're a P&L that shows how often they were rented out. But a lot of people ask me about the coast, and the coast is really renting out at like 55%. And 55% occupancy sounds bad, but it's not when you're getting that high of rates and in that condensed amount of time.
Nice.
Plus, not only that, but you can go there and then you can use it as your second home. So that's the other thing. Do they want to use it as their second home and just have somebody pay their mortgage? When they are asking for, I want a good investment, what's their expectation on return? So I think it's getting to know your client, it's diving down deep and making sure that you have the right information from your client so that you can hit their expectations. And then the workshop actually will help you to sort that out. Any other questions? Because we can keep going. She'll cut it up.